Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
What you know about rolling?
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, up front it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Hardaway is out there with Young. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Doncic passes to Murray. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here is Young. Hardaway dishes to Young. Shoots over Doncic. Young, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Atlanta. Inside, Collins, and finished off by Collins.
You have to like Collins, and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Hardaway passes to Young. Shoots over Doncic. Young, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Murray finds Doncic. Stolen by Bullock. Passes to Young. Outside Hardaway. Back to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young pass to Hardaway. Shot on the wing. Shot's good from Young. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Murray. To the paint. Here's Capella. Out to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. 4 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young outside. Back to Hardaway. From downtown. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded by Bullock. And a deep 3 from Doncic. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Hardaway is screen on Doncic. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Now, here's Collins. Screen by Capella. Here's Doncic. And it's good for 2.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Here's Dinwiddie. On its way from Young for 2. Dallas again missing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Hunter kicks to Doncic. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Dinwiddie outside. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Young pass to Wood. Back to Young. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Doncic looking it over and finished off by Collins.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Bogdanovich. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Dinwiddie dishes to Young. Beyond the arc. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Doncic with it. Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Okongwu is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's good from McGee. Brent, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Oh, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a per-minute basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds, he protects the rim, he's quick off the floor, and he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
Here's Young, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Powell, that's good.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Murray, the pass to Bogdanovich. Goes up to the stripe. Trae Young grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. There's the triple. A shot off that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Kaminsky is screen on Hardaway.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
The first one falls.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
And he can't hit the second. Mavericks trail by 3. Young passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Young. Poked loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And that one falls for Young.
And the next step for Trae Young is just having that ability to focus on the defensive end and make some impact plays there.
And so Young nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Murray with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Murray, good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Young passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one falls for Young.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. And so Young nails them both. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Okongwu. Shot from 12. Another shot. And Kaminsky lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. A shot by Kleber, wide open, drills the three-pointer.
Solid passer for a 2-guard. Tim Hardaway Jr. is all about doing what's best for his team.
Murray looking around. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu with it. Kleber on him. Here's Murray. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Wood, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Young. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Kaminsky. John Collins comes in for Okongwu. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Luka Doncic subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Dinwiddie still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Kleba. Doncic with the steal. The three. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Bullock dishes to Dinwiddie. Driving the lane, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Bullock. Pass to Kleba. Here's the three. No good on that one. The Hawks leading. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Doncic. Fires for three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron. Atlanta leading by 5. Holiday finds Doncic. The pass to Hunter. Just his first attempt. And again, it's Atlanta.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Wood. Count it. Wood's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, John. You are having your way inside the paint. What's allowing you to be so effective?
My teammates are finding me. I think I'm doing a good job of trying to, play with energy, run the floor, roll hard, be an athlete above the rim. And I think, like I said, my teammates are finding me. I'm doing a good job of finishing.
You are certainly being available to your team. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Out front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Trae Young is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Capella with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Murray. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here is Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here's Collins, leading by 5. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And it's good, 2 points.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Dallas moving it around. Young against Doncic. And Young kicks to Hardaway. Dallas no good that time either. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Young for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 15.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Murray against Hardaway. Collins passes to Hunter. Yes, that goes in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Young outside. The shot comes out. Nice D from Doncic. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Young at the elbow. Back to Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Murray finds Collins. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Mavericks trail by 8. And the Mavericks call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Young against Holiday. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Trae Young. One shot.
That free throw good from Young. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Holiday sets the pick for Bogdanovich. Over Young. Second chance shot. Silva's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Dinwiddie. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Murray dishes to O'Connell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 4. 1:25 left in the third. Young outside. Young is doubled. To the middle, intercepted. Pass to Murray. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 5. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Some nice passing here by Dallas. McGee a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. The kick out to Young. Young is doubled. Clock at 6. Hardaway from outside. And the 3 ball is good. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Silva, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the wing on the left. Dinwiddie against Murray. 2 points. That one goes. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Murray, the pass to Silva. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks on top, up 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Bogdanovich is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Capella in at the 5. Now, here's Doncic from the arc. Kleber with the rebound. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. In the corner, it's Kleber. Here's Dinwiddie. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 5. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
The pass to Bullock. Fires the 3. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bogdanovich dishes to Doncic. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now here's Bullock. Dinwiddie left side. Back to Bullock. Here's Kleber. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Bogdanovich. Down low. It's tipped. Fast break, Dallas. And that one is hammered home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Bogdanovich following the score by Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Now, here's Kleber. Inside. Wood kicks to Bullock. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. to Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Dallas moving it around. Passes it to Kleba. Wood a screen on Doncic. Kleba. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Anyone out there want a free t-shirt? These t-shirt cannons are noise activated. Make some noise!
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Maxi Kleba. Young is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Murray's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Young from outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Stolen by Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Got a hand on it. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Collins looking around. They could use a bucket. And it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Young against Doncic. Tries from 10, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And that one's good, Hunter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Luka Doncic.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Now, here is Young. After Luka Doncic's miss, shoots over Doncic. Shots good from Young.
And Trae just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Hardaway against Murray. Over Hardaway. Murray, no good. And so here is Dallas. trailing here by 8. From the corner, again, the Mavericks score.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, DeJounte Murray. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Dallas. Hardaway with a wide open look. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
That is a gutsy shot from Hardaway, and he comes through.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeJounte Murray. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young's shot is up, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Clint Capella. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. For 3, Bullock. No good on the shot. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.